Sup YouTube, my name is Roxox and welcome back to another video. So, at the end of last year I posted a video on my struggles of being an anime fan in 2023. And in the comments section I had so many people suggest more anime for me to watch, which I do appreciate, and I will get to them once I get like halfway through One Piece at least. I'm a little over 400 episodes in now, so it shouldn't take me that long before I start watching more anime. So I also had a comment asking me to do a video talking about my favorite anime, and I was trying to figure out if I should do a deep dive or just a recommendation thing, and I figured I would do both, but for this video I'm going to do more of a recommendation thing. So I'm going to be talking about 5 of my favorite anime in a very non-spoilery way, to try and convince some of you guys to watch it as well, because you might like it. So the first anime I want to talk about is of course my #1 favorite, Jujutsu Kaisen. So Jujutsu Kaisen follows the story of the sweet little pink frosted cinnamon roll Itadori Yuji, who gets thrown into the world of Jujutsu sorcerers. So a Jujutsu sorcerer is a special person with the ability to see monsters, specifically curses, which are literal living embodiments of people's negative energy. So Jujutsu sorcerers also have special abilities that allow them to fight these curses, and I actually don't think I can say much more about them in particular without it getting spoilery. I'm so mad at myself right now. I started saying something and then I stumbled on my words and now I can't remember what I was saying. Oh no, I'm just gonna have the clipping of me starting to say what I wanted to say, and I'll just have text showing my full thought. Hopefully my editor self knows what the complete thought was. So the reason why I would recommend Jujutsu Kaisen is because overall I feel like it's a good anime. The art style looks really good. The storyline is pretty interesting. The characters are amazing, and I guess I have to mention it. There's so many attractive characters, okay? I don't want to be one of those people that says it, but you can't talk about Jujutsu Kaisen and recommend it to someone without mentioning that there's a whole giant cast of attractive characters. If you're observant enough, you would have noticed that one is missing. That's because he's mine. Gojo is mine. You're not allowed to simp for him. He is mine. Anyways, let us move on to the next anime I would recommend, which is Attack on Titan. Oh boy. Attack on Titan follows the story of Eren Yeager, who is a boy who is born on an island that is literally sealed off from the rest of the world by a giant wall. Now, why are they sealed off by a giant wall? Because outside of the wall are giant naked humanoid things called Titans that eat people. So Eren's biggest dream is to be free from the world that he's born into, and he wants to join the scouts that actually go out into the wild and fight these weird Titan things. The anime follows his journey of figuring out what Titans are, where they come from, and the truth of the world outside of his little home island. The absolute best selling point for Attack on Titan is the storyline. This is the first anime I was watching purely because of the story and not because of who I was simping for, which is very few in this anime, or because I was very attached to characters. It was purely the story and seeing how things played out. Before we move on, I feel like I should put a warning for Attack on Titan. If you're not a fan of gore, you probably shouldn't watch this because, like I mentioned, the Titans outside of the wall eat people, so occasionally you're gonna see a bit of blood. Alright, the third anime I want to recommend is Buddy Daddies. Oh my gosh, this story is adorable, okay? A lot of people compared it to Spy Family when it came out, and I get why, but it is so completely different, and I think the main difference would be that Buddy Daddies is more cute and fluffy, and Spy Family has a lot more mentally mature themes as it goes on. Buddy Daddies is just cute and fun and adorable, and you can literally watch it in a day because it's like 12 episodes. So Buddy Daddies is basically a found family story without any romance, although I'm sure there's lots of people who ship Kazuki and Rei together. Low-key, I'm one of them, but that's besides the point. So Buddy Daddies follows the story of 2 assassins. They are not hiding the fact that they are assassins from each other, they kind of work together. But anyways, 2 assassins who end up adopting a 5-year-old. There is no reason for them to adopt this 5-year-old, they just end up taking her home with them and decide that they're going to be her dads. And it's very dysfunctional and messy as they fail miserably trying to figure out how to make things work with a kid in the picture. And it's also very cute and fluffy, learning how they can grow as people because they brought a child into the house. It's cute, it's fluffy. If you like the found family thing, this is absolutely perfect because this anime had one of the best endings of any anime that I've seen. Granted, I have not seen many animes that have been completed yet, but from movies, series, everything that I've watched over my lifetime, this has one of my absolute favorite endings. Because again, it's cute, it's fluffy, it's fun, you can watch it in a day. Okay, my next recommendation is more of an honorary mention, not because of how much I like the anime itself, but because of the impact that it's had on me, and that is My Hero Academia. I can almost hear people typing comments saying, oh, but the My Hero fandom is so toxic. You don't need to engage with the fandom to enjoy the anime. Just putting that out there. Also, just a little side note, I've seen more toxicity towards the fandom than inside the fandom. So My Hero Academia is set in a world where 80% of the population are born with some kind of superpower called a quirk. And the main character is a little boy called Izuku Midoriya, a boy who is part of the 20% of quirkless people who ends up going to one of the best schools for heroes and ends up having his absolute idol, the #1 hero in the world, All Might, as his mentor. So even though the story focuses around Izuku, the main point of My Hero Academia would be questioning morality. Like, who are really the good guys and who are really the bad guys? Are heroes really deserving of being called heroes? Are villains really deserving of being called villains? For some of them it's yes, for some of them it's no, and for some of them, it's a very, very complicated answer. Not gonna lie, I'm a little biased in me saying that I'm not the biggest fan of the storyline. I'm sure there's a lot of people who do like it. For me, the biggest selling point in My Hero Academia are the characters. Not just because they very, very colorful and quirky and have just... There's so much going on. There's a character for everyone to kin. But it's more how they view the world, their backstories and their motivations. That is what keeps me with My Hero Academia. Also, like I said, it's the anime that had the biggest impact on me. It is literally the reason why I started making anime-related content. So yeah, it's worth watching. Okay, here we are, the final recommendation, and this one is probably going to be the hardest one for me to get someone to start watching. One Piece. Now yes, I understand, I know, there's so many episodes, the art style isn't the greatest thing out there, the battles are so long, and I know, I had all of these thoughts too, and then I started watching it. And believe me when I tell you, the story makes up for all of that, because while on the surface, it is pirates going out to sea and fighting the government and each other to find treasure, there is so much more depth to what One Piece is about. First of all, as far as pirates going out to sea to find treasure goes, Luffy's entire crew has different reasons for being out at sea and joining him. They all have their own dreams and goals and motivations in life, and that's actually really cool because you get a lot of focus on all of them. And also, going with his crew, the way that he assembles them, it is probably the best found family thing ever, at least that I've seen. Better than Buddy Daddies. The word nakama, like, it goes beyond family, it goes beyond friends. The only complaint I have about the One Piece live action is that they weren't using the word nakama in it because it has so much impact. Like, the bonds that Luffy and his crew share with each other and the friends that they make along the way is just amazing. Also, what I feel is the main selling point about One Piece is that the story is more about going out and living your dream. Like, Luffy has this belief that there is no dream that is too big, too small, too impossible, too hard, or too anything to achieve. If you want to do something, you go out there and you do it. You live your dreams, no matter what anyone else tells you about it. So yeah, One Piece I would recommend to anyone who dreams big, because I feel like that's why it appeals to me so much. I do feel like I need to put this warning out there for anyone who's new to it. I thought this was just going to be a cute little show, but it's actually got quite a few mature things along the way, along with a lot of immature humor. But some of the themes is very emotionally mature, and also some of these backstories are going to make you cry, okay? This show is going to make you cry. You are going to get attached and you are going to cry. So be prepared. I was not. So yeah, those are my 5 anime recommendations. And I know someone in the comments is going to ask me, what about Bleach? I could not for the life of me think of a way to explain Bleach without it getting spoilery. Okay, I will brainstorm it and maybe I will do a part 2. I probably will do a part 2 because while I have not seen every single anime out there, I've still seen a fair few, so I could probably do like 3 or 4 parts of this. Okay, my battery's busy dying, so I better wrap this up really fast. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you are going to watch any of these anime, let me know down in the comments. And I forgot what else I was going to ask for in the comments. No, not anime recommendations, okay? Still, I need to get halfway through One Piece before I watch anything new. So yeah, I've still got like a little under 200 to go. So we're getting there. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it, share it if you think someone else will enjoy this video, and if you're new and want to see the next video as soon as it comes out, be sure to hit subscribe and book the bell. I don't have a posting schedule yet, but I do have one on my gaming channel where I'm currently posting videos of me playing Bleach Brave Souls, and I'm posting new episodes every Shinigami Sunday. I also post cosplay content to TikTok almost every day, so check that out. But yeah, thank you again for watching, and I'm gonna go before my camera dies because I still need to post for a thumbnail. So yeah, thank you for watching, and until my next video, you just keep rocking. Bye!